Hello, this is Jarrod Hennis with Printed Threads. Just kidding, it's Jarrod Hennis with Rockford Art Deli. Welcome to Printavo / walkthrough of our shop. So we're gonna start with our receiving process, and we use Printavo from start to finish, and it's helped our company immensely. So first we actually everything's on an iPad. So everybody in the shop that's in the print side has an iPad, and this kind of goes around with them so we can see who's accountable for each kind of task that they finish or job. It's all tracked in the history for each employee. So we're gonna actually go over this 2093, which is for Maple Glen Care Center. And the status right now is on films new. So what that means is the process is we've got our deposit, we've ordered t-shirts, the artwork is ready, and we know it has new films. So once I print this out, then we actually have this work order. So we have everything on here. We have some proofs, we have what the item is, and then we actually have the films, and we have the proof and some sweet All-Made stats to show how they helped the world by buying All-Made. And if you don't know about All-Made, check out allmade.com. It's a great t-shirt. They use All-Made. This is a local dispensary in town. So what we do first is we check in. So we have all of our sizes. We're gonna check everything and we're gonna highlight it. So I'm gonna go through here, count all these, and then as I count them, I will highlight them all. So we actually use pink. So pink means these are all in, and I checked them off and I initialed it. So I'm gonna do my initials. So this means that I just signed my life away saying that these 33 t-shirts are in the store. That means is I can go into Printavo, and I'm gonna change it from films new, and I'm actually gonna change it to check-in garments. So that means I checked in the garments, and I'm actually gonna take it back to make screens because I still have to burn the screens for the job. So the receiving step, and then once that's done, if you can see on the work order here, flipping around, oh, this doesn't have a PO number. And then once we're all done in here, we actually will change the status to ready to print. We make screens and then ready to print. And then we know the next person who's getting ready to line it up knows that the screens are ready to go and ready to print. So before we burn the screens, we're gonna do one last thing. We're gonna say that we received our garments in our PO. So in here, and if you haven't used the PO feature in Printavo, it's amazing. It's helped us a ton keeping things in order. So what we can do is we can see on here, so these All-Made t-shirts, there's 33 of them, and it's on purchase order P365. So we can see that the products were ordered. So we're gonna click on that little guy, and then that's gonna bring up our PO. So this is our PO field. So the PO is here, it shows what invoice it's on. So we know that they're all in, so we're actually gonna do more actions, and we're gonna say arrived. So now in any of our auditing of reports, we know that all 33 of those shirts arrived safely. We can go back to the invoice, and then now we can see we're at make screens, so next stop is the darkroom. So now we're in the darkroom. So we actually bring the iPad back here, so it kind of translates everywhere we go. So in Printavo, we do have all of our mock-ups and our proofs. So what we do is we bring our work order back, and our films are attached on there. So we can open up our iPad, we can look at the proof, make sure the films are correct. So we know this is a 2-color, and then we will burn it. So we have our burn screens, we have our fancy iPad, and now we're gonna head to the printing area. Follow me. We have this fancy magnet holder. It's called Mob Armor, M-O-B-A-R-M-O-R. So we actually have a magnet on the back, and we have this sweet mount right here, so we can mount the iPad, so when we're setting up our job, we can have the proof right here ready to go. So we got this bad boy up, so we have the 2-color, 2 screens for our 2-color, and we're gonna line that up and print them, and then we'll move on to finalizing and finishing up the order. Hello. We're in the ink room now, so we're gonna move down to that step. So we actually have a monitor in our ink area with all of our mixing stuff, our scale, all the essentials. So we just try to make it very easy, so we can actually pull up that proof right on here, so we can see that it's a 2-color. We can see it's white and PMS 349 green. We are a full water-based discharge shop, so we actually do use Ryonet Green Galaxy Fusion, and we do use CCI pigments, so we kind of do a little hybrid action. But I can see on here that this is going to be discharged because we're printing it on a all-made tri-blend, which discharges great. So we'll mix all this, and then when we're done mixing, we will actually go into our tasks. And then we'll actually check this off for the mix and prep ink. So I'm gonna say I did that, and we're gonna check that off so that we know that that's done. So after the job is fully printed, we actually count it and highlight it one more time just to make sure nothing got missed, there's no spoiled shirts. So I can confidently say that all of these are in. So they're actually gonna get highlighted green. Green is for go. And I'm gonna initial it again, so that I know that I fully counted those in and they're ready to go. And from this step, we actually can go into Printavo. So they're on ready to print. And I'm going to complete the job. And then I know there's still a balance owed on it. So I'm actually gonna change it from completed to balance due, or balance owed. So our front desk knows when they come in to pick these shirts up, they owe a balance. And then from there, once they pay, it will go to complete. Before we're ready to package up the shirts and ship them or have a local pickup, we're actually gonna print out a box label. This keeps things very organized and has all the info on it, and you can do it all through Printavo. So when you're on the invoice, so we're on that same one, 2093, we go to more actions, and right down here is box labels. So we open that little guy up, and it pops up with the barcode ready to print. So we use the Dymo Label Writer 4XL. So we just do this. We have our printer selected, fit to page. We print that sucker. Look at that QR code. And we're gonna take that off, and then we're gonna slap this on the box. So we have this extremely awesome rad box ready to go. So we will label that. So now we have that labeled, so we know it is the job 2093. Production due date is gonna be October 19th, and it's for Maple Glen Center. We will put, since it's only one box of one, we'll do 1 of 1. This helps for if you're doing multiple boxes. So if you have 12 boxes or 4 boxes and they come in and pick them up, and you only give them 1 box because it only had 1. So it's a good kind of feature to put, you know, the 1 of 12 or however many boxes you have. So once we have this all ready, we will box them up. We actually put in a fancy little discharge care printing sheet. So this goes in every box that has discharge printing. And we actually have a fun little kind of thank you card that we signed, printed by, and packaged by, just to give it a little extra personal touch. And on top of that, we've got rad cleaver stickers. So this little sticker seals the deal. So we go on there, and it sticks right inside the box. This goes in the box. Everything gets taped up. And if you haven't invested in a glued paper or a glued tape machine, this is where it's at. You can get these from Uline. So we have custom tape. That's pretty rad. So it's just that extra branding step to put onto your order to kind of make you stand apart from other shops. So, and it sticks way better. So we tape that up. It's ready to go. So our last step is the customer comes in for pickup and they need to pay for the remainder of the balance. So a couple things you can do. You can either use an iPad or iPhone, you can scan the QR code, or we do have a laptop at our front desk. So there's a cool little feature that we do so that we don't have to use a card reader. So we actually just do payment request. And so they have a balance of this $584.55. I'm actually gonna do none. And I'm gonna submit that. And then I'm gonna go to more actions, and I'm gonna go to public invoice view. So now when they walk in with their card, I can do pay amount. I can put their card number in and do pay amount, and it's done. So it's kind of a quick little trick and tip, I guess, for collecting payment for walk-in orders. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys learned something. We are boxed up, ready to go, and the last thing to seal the deal is a kiss from Pepper. So she is the store mascot, and she loves to kiss everybody. A kiss? Nope? Okay.